Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we are diving deep into one of the most iconic and historically significant coins in American numismatics, the United States half-dollar coin minted for the Bicentennial, the 1776 to 1976 edition. This coin isn't just any half-dollar. It was created to celebrate 200 years of American independence, making it a true piece of history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, the Bicentennial half-dollar is a coin that demands attention, and today we'll explore why collectors around the world find it fascinating, how to spot rare varieties, and what it could be worth in today's market. The Bicentennial half-dollar was part of a unique initiative by the U.S. Mint to commemorate the nation's 200th anniversary. What makes this coin immediately captivating is its distinct design. Unlike other half-dollars, the Bicentennial coin carries dual dates, 1776 to 1976, signifying the 2 centuries it celebrates. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of President John F. Kennedy, a design first introduced in 1964. However, it is the reverse design that truly sets this coin apart. The reverse displays Independence Hall in Philadelphia, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and the denomination half-dollar. This design captures both the gravitas of American history and the pride of 2 centuries of independence. The Bicentennial half-dollar was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, carrying the P and D mint marks respectively. Additionally, the U.S. Mint released special 40% silver-clad collector versions in uncirculated and proof conditions, which were struck at the San Francisco Mint and carry the S mint mark. These silver-clad versions are especially popular among collectors, as they combine historical significance with a higher intrinsic value due to their silver content. One fascinating aspect of the Bicentennial half-dollar is its production quantity and circulation. Millions of these coins were minted for circulation, making them relatively common, yet certain varieties and conditions make them highly sought after. For example, coins with exceptional mint luster, perfect strike quality, and no circulation wear are considered uncirculated and are prized by collectors. Proof coins, which were specially struck to showcase mirror-like surfaces and frosted details, are also highly collectible. Even though these coins were produced in large numbers, there are intriguing errors and variations that make some specimens rare and valuable. Collectors often look for double dies, misaligned strikes, and mint mark anomalies. For instance, some coins display a slightly doubled image of Independence Hall or variations in the thickness and placement of lettering. While these errors are not extremely common, they significantly enhance a coin's desirability and auction value. Coins with verified errors and high-grade certification can attract considerable interest among collectors. The historical and commemorative significance of the Bicentennial half-dollar adds another layer of allure. This coin is more than currency, it's a tangible piece of history. It captures the pride of a nation celebrating 2 centuries of freedom, resilience, and progress. For collectors, holding this coin connects them directly to the moment when America reflected on its past while looking forward to the future. It's not just about numismatic value, it's about owning a piece of a story that shaped the nation. Now, let's talk about market value. Circulated Bicentennial half-dollars from Philadelphia and Denver typically trade close to their face value of 50 cents. However, uncirculated coins with full mint luster and excellent strike quality can command a higher price, generally ranging from $3 to $7. Proof versions, especially those from the San Francisco Mint, are more valuable, often selling for $10 to $20 depending on condition and grading. Coins with verified minting errors or exceptional grading by professional services, such as PCGS or NGC, can achieve auction values ranging from $50 to even $100 in rare cases. To sum it up, the 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial half-dollar is not just a piece of currency, it's a celebration of American heritage, a collectible for enthusiasts, and a coin with intriguing possibilities for rarity and value. From circulated pieces to silver proofs and error coins, Each example tells a story and holds a connection to 2 centuries of history. Circulated coins trade at face value of 50 cents. Uncirculated coins fetch about $3 to $7. Proof coins range from $10 to $20. And coins with verified mint errors or exceptional certification can reach auction values between $50 and $100. For collectors, this coin is a must-have, a perfect blend of history, artistry, and potential value that will enrich any collection. Second rare coin, we're taking a deep dive into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States half-dollar coin from 1979. This coin may seem like just another Kennedy half-dollar at first glance, but if you pay close attention, you'll discover details, rarities, and potential collector value that make it truly intriguing. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin offers insights into minting history, errors, and the subtle characteristics that can make a coin stand out in your collection. The 1979 half-dollar is part of the Kennedy series, which was first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. This series replaced the Franklin half-dollar and quickly became one of the most popular and widely collected coins in the United States. The obverse features the now iconic profile of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse showcases the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. What makes the 1979 coin unique is that it was struck during a period when the U.S. Mint was still producing coins primarily for circulation, but with subtle variations and errors that are now highly collectible. In 1979, the Kennedy half-dollar was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, denoted by P and D mint marks respectively. Unlike the silver coins of earlier decades, by this time, the coin was composed of a copper-nickel clad, which was intended for circulation, but also for collector sets. Millions of these coins were minted, which makes them relatively common for everyday use, but certain characteristics and errors make some coins far more valuable than others. Collectors are especially on the lookout for coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they have no signs of wear, retain full mint luster, and display sharp detail. Proof coins, which are specially struck for collectors with mirror-like surfaces and frosted details, are particularly desirable. What makes the 1979 half-dollar intriguing are the subtle errors that occasionally occur during minting. These errors can significantly enhance a coin's value. Some of the errors collectors seek include doubled dies, die cracks, and repunched mint marks. A doubled die occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, slightly offset, creating a visible doubling effect on the lettering or image. On the 1979 half-dollar, this might appear on the date, the words Liberty, or the motto In God We Trust. Die cracks appear when the die used to strike the coin develops a crack, transferring it onto the coin as a raised line. Repunched mint marks, which happen when the mint mark is stamped more than once, can be subtle but extremely collectible. Coins with these verified errors are often highly sought after at auctions. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its market value. Circulated 1979 half-dollars, which show typical signs of wear from use in everyday transactions, are generally not highly valued and are often worth slightly above face value, making them accessible for beginners. However, uncirculated examples with no signs of wear and full mint luster can command higher prices among collectors. Proof coins and high-grade uncirculated examples that have been certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch premium prices, especially if they exhibit exceptional detail or rare errors. Beyond rarity and condition, historical context adds to the allure of the 1979 half-dollar. This coin represents a period in American history when coinage was evolving, balancing mass circulation needs with the desire to maintain collector interest. It captures both the legacy of President Kennedy and the ongoing story of U.S. minting techniques, making it not just a piece of currency, but a tangible piece of history. Collectors appreciate this coin not only for its monetary value, but also for the story it tells, a connection to the late 1970s, a snapshot of American coinage, and a continuation of the Kennedy legacy. Now, let's discuss the real market value of the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar. Circulated coins from Philadelphia or Denver usually sell at a little above face value, around 75 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins with full mint luster and sharp details can fetch between $3 to $7 depending on condition. Proof coins, especially those from collector sets with mirror-like surfaces, generally range from $8 to $15. Coins with verified minting errors, such as double dies, die cracks, or repunched mint marks, can see auction values ranging anywhere from $25 to $100, depending on rarity and demand.in. Conclusion. The 1979 United States half dollar is much more than just a coin you might find in your pocket change. It is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, featuring potential for errors, a rich connection to President Kennedy, and subtle variations that make collectors' hearts race. Whether you're hunting for a pristine uncirculated example, a proof coin with stunning mirror surfaces, or a rare error specimen, this coin offers opportunities for enjoyment, education, and investment. Circulated coins trade at about 75 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins range from $3 to $7. Proof coins from $8 to $15. And coins with verified mint errors can reach auction values between $25 and $100. Third expensive coin. We're diving into the intriguing world of the United States half-dollar coin from 1973. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another Kennedy half-dollar from the 1970s, but if you look closely, there's much more beneath the surface that makes it fascinating to collectors and coin lovers alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey into coin collecting, this coin has stories, subtle errors, and potential value that make it truly worth exploring. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint was producing coins primarily for circulation, yet these coins also held appeal for collectors due to their history, design, and occasional minting anomalies. The obverse of the coin features the classic profile of President John F. Kennedy, a design created by Gilroy Roberts shortly after Kennedy's assassination in 1963. On the reverse, you'll find the presidential seal, crafted by Frank Gasparo, which showcases a heraldic eagle clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength. These design elements make the coin instantly recognizable and a staple in American coinage history. The 1973 half-dollar was produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, marked with P and D respectively. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, the story doesn't end there. Certain details, minting variations, and errors make some coins from this year particularly appealing to collectors. Understanding these subtleties is key to appreciating the true value of the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar. One major point of interest for collectors is the condition of the coin. Circulated coins, which show signs of wear and tear from everyday use, are more common and generally hold modest value. Uncirculated coins, however, are highly sought after. These coins retain their original luster, sharp details, and crispness, making them a gem for collectors. Proof coins from this era, often struck for special collector sets, feature mirror-like surfaces and frosted details, elevating their desirability. Another aspect that makes the 1973 half-dollar fascinating are the errors that occasionally appear during the minting process. One type of error is a double die, which occurs when the coin's design is stamped more than once, slightly offset. This can create visible doubling on the date, the word liberty, or the motto "In God We Trust." Such double die coins are highly prized and can dramatically increase a coin's value. Other errors include die cracks, where cracks in the minting die are transferred onto the coin as raised lines, and repunched mint marks, which occur when the mint mark is stamped more than once, creating a layered effect. Coins with these verified errors are often the highlight of auctions and collector displays. While the majority of 1973 half-dollars are fairly common, the key to unlocking their collectible potential lies in their condition and unique features. High-grade, uncirculated coins with no signs of wear are particularly valuable, while proof coins with mirror-like finishes attract collectors looking for pristine examples. Coins that exhibit rare errors or anomalies can fetch prices far beyond typical market expectations, especially if verified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Beyond rarity and condition, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar carries historical significance. By this time, the U.S. Mint had transitioned fully to the copper-nickel-clad composition for circulating coins, marking a departure from the earlier silver coins of the 1960s. The coin captures the enduring legacy of President Kennedy and reflects the minting technologies and practices of the early 1970s. For collectors, this coin is more than just currency. It is a tangible piece of American history that bridges the past and the present. Now, let's talk numbers and real-world value. Circulated 1973 half dollars typically trade at slightly above face value, usually around 75 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins in excellent condition generally sell for $3 to $6, depending on the quality and luster. Proof coins with their signature mirror finishes can range from $8 to $15. Coins that feature verified minting errors, such as double dies, die cracks, or repunched mint marks, are particularly sought after at auctions and can fetch values ranging from $25 to over $100. Depending on rarity and demand. In conclusion, the 1973 United States half dollar is far more than just a coin that passed through someone's pocket or cash register. It is a piece of American numismatic history, featuring iconic design, subtle minting errors, and historical significance that make it a prized item for collectors. Whether you're after a high-grade uncirculated example, a proof coin with brilliant mirror surfaces, or a rare error specimen, this coin offers a world of opportunity for discovery, education, and enjoyment. Circulated coins typically sell for 75 cents to $1, uncirculated coins from $3 to $6, proof coins from $8 to $15, and coins with verified mint errors can command auction values of $25 to $100. Specially, we are diving into the fascinating world of the United States half-dollar coin from 1997, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P. On the surface, it may seem like just another modern Kennedy half-dollar, but if you take a closer look, this coin holds layers of intrigue for collectors, history buffs, and numismatic enthusiasts alike. This video is for anyone who loves coins, values their history, and is curious about the details that make certain pieces stand out and even become valuable over time. The 1997 Kennedy half-dollar carries forward the iconic design that has defined this series since 1964. The obverse features the familiar profile of President John F. Kennedy, a design created by Gilroy Roberts shortly after Kennedy's tragic assassination in 1963. Kennedy's profile, with its dignified gaze and elegant detailing, has become a timeless image of American coinage. On the reverse, you'll find Frank Gasparo's heraldic eagle, clutching an olive branch and arrows, encircled by the inscriptions United States of America and half-dollar. This classic combination of symbolism, the eagle, arrows, and olive branch, represents strength, peace, and the resilience of the nation. It's a design that resonates with history and American pride, making this coin not just money, but a collectible piece of art. The 1997 half-dollar is primarily composed of a copper-nickel clad, continuing the trend from the post-1971 era when the U.S. Mint shifted away from silver coins for general circulation. Though produced for everyday use, many of these coins never entered circulation and ended up in collections, which is why condition and quality are crucial when evaluating their worth. Coins that remain uncirculated, retaining their original luster and sharp details, are particularly prized by collectors. What makes this coin even more fascinating for collectors are the potential minting errors and variations. While the majority of 1997 half-dollars are standard, some coins exhibit anomalies that significantly increase their desirability and value. One notable type of error is doubling, where elements like the date, letters, or design details appear slightly doubled due to die misalignment. These doubled die coins are highly sought after and can attract significant attention at auctions. Other errors include die cracks, resulting from small cracks in the minting die transferring onto the coin, creating raised lines that can make each coin unique. There are also repunched mint marks, where the P from Philadelphia appears layered due to multiple impressions. For collectors, finding these subtle differences can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. turning an ordinary coin into a prized collectible. The appeal of the 1997 half dollar also lies in its historical and cultural significance. Though it may seem like a modern coin, it represents the continuation of a series that honors President Kennedy's enduring legacy. Collectors often seek these coins not just for their face value, but for their role in preserving history. They serve as tangible links to the 20th century, combining artistry, symbolism, and a slice of American heritage in a single coin. Condition plays a critical role in determining value. Circulated coins, which may have slight wear from handling, are generally modestly priced, but are still collectible for those looking to complete sets or appreciate Kennedy half-dollar history. Uncirculated coins, which show no signs of wear, are more desirable and can command higher prices. Proof coins, specially struck with mirror-like finishes for collector sets, are even more sought after due to their visual appeal and rarity. Coins with verified minting errors can draw the highest interest, as each error provides a unique characteristic that makes the coin one of a kind. When it comes to the actual market value of the 1997 Philadelphia half-dollar, typical circulated examples trade slightly above face value, usually around 75 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins generally sell for about $3 to $6, depending on their condition and luster. Proof coins with their reflective surfaces and flawless details can range from $8 to $15. Coins that exhibit verified minting errors, such as double dies, die cracks, or repunched mint marks, are particularly desirable and can command auction prices ranging from $25 to over $100. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are drawn to these coins because they combine historical importance with potential investment value. The 1997 Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a piece of currency, it is a collectible artifact, a conversation starter, and a tangible connection to the legacy of one of America's most revered presidents. Its classic design, subtle minting nuances, and potential errors make it a fascinating coin for both novice collectors and experienced numismatists. Each coin tells a story, not just about the person it commemorates, but also about the artistry, technology, and practices of the U.S. Mint during the late 20th century. For anyone passionate about coin collecting, the 1997 half-dollar represents an exciting opportunity. It's accessible yet historically rich, simple yet potentially complex when errors are involved. Whether you are adding it to a Kennedy half-dollar collection, seeking coins with mint errors, or just appreciating its artistic and historical value, this coin is a must-have. Circulated examples typically sell for 75 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins are valued between $3 to $6. Proof coins sell for $8 to $15. And error coins with verified minting anomalies can command auction prices from $25 to $100. The 1997 Philadelphia Kennedy half-dollar remains a coin that continues to captivate collectors. From its iconic design to its collectible potential, it embodies a blend of history, artistry, and intrigue. For those who take the time to study it, handle it carefully, and appreciate its story, this coin is more than just money. It's a piece of American history and a collectible treasure that will continue to fascinate for generations to come. Last unique coin, we are exploring a modern yet fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States half-dollar coin from the year 2000, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P. On first glance, this coin might seem like a typical Kennedy half-dollar, but for collectors, it offers layers of history, artistry, and collectible intrigue that make it worth a closer look. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your coin collection journey, this video is for you. The 2000 Kennedy half-dollar continues the iconic design tradition that has defined this series since its introduction in 1964. The obverse features the dignified profile of President John F. Kennedy, crafted by Gilroy Roberts. Kennedy's profile, with its classic lines and timeless expression, has become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the presidential seal, a majestic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing America's strength and commitment to peace. Encircling the eagle are the inscriptions, United States of America and half-dollar, emphasizing the coin's national significance. This combination of artistry, symbolism, and history makes the Kennedy half-dollar much more than just currency. It's a small but powerful piece of American heritage. The 2000 half-dollar is composed of a copper-nickel clad, a standard for post. 1971 circulation coins. While many of these coins entered circulation, a significant number were preserved by collectors, particularly in uncirculated and proof formats. This is important because condition plays a huge role in determining the collectible value of modern coins. Coins that retain their original luster and sharp details are particularly desirable. Proof coins, struck with special dies to create mirror-like surfaces and finely detailed designs, are especially prized by collectors for their visual appeal. One of the most exciting aspects of the 2000 Kennedy half-dollar for collectors is the possibility of minting errors and variations. While most coins are perfectly struck, some coins exhibit anomalies that can increase their rarity and value significantly. For instance, double die coins occur when the coin design is stamped twice with slight misalignment, resulting in doubled features on the coin's date, lettering, or design elements. Another intriguing error is die cracks, which happen when small fractures in the minting die imprint raised lines or irregularities on the coin's surface. There are also repunched mint marks, where the Philadelphia P appears layered due to multiple impressions. These subtle variations make each coin unique and highly collectible, and discovering one of these errors can be a thrilling experience for any collector. The 2000 half-dollar is not only interesting for its design and potential errors, but also for its cultural and historical significance. Despite being a modern coin, it continues the legacy of commemorating President Kennedy, whose impact on American history is profound. Collectors value these coins not just as currency, but as a way to preserve history in their collections. They represent a tangible connection to the late 20th and early 21st centuries, blending artistry, symbolism, and national pride into a single coin. When it comes to condition, circulated coins, those that have been used in everyday transactions, are the most common and generally trade close to face value, though they are still collectible for those completing sets or appreciating Kennedy half-dollar history. Uncirculated coins, which show no signs of wear, are more desirable and command higher prices. Proof coins, with their flawless, mirror-like finish, are highly sought after by collectors. And coins that exhibit verified minting errors, such as doubled dies or die cracks, are especially valuable and can attract significant attention at auctions. The actual market value of the 2000 Philadelphia Kennedy half-dollar varies, depending on condition and rarity. Circulated examples typically sell for about 50 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins generally range between $3 to $7, depending on their grade and luster. Proof coins, prized for their exceptional detail and finish, usually trade from $8 to $15. Coins with confirmed minting errors, which are rarer and often one of a kind, can reach auction prices between $25 and over $100. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies, as they add uniqueness and potential investment value to a modern coin. For coin lovers and collectors, the 2000 Kennedy half-dollar is more than just legal tender. It's a collectible treasure that blends history, artistry, and the thrill of numismatics. Its classic design continues to honor President Kennedy, while the potential for minting errors offers a sense of discovery and excitement. Each coin tells a story, connecting its holder to the legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Whether you are adding it to a Kennedy half-dollar collection, seeking coins with minting errors, or simply appreciating its historical and aesthetic value, the 2000 half-dollar has something to offer every collector. Circulated coins typically sell for 50 cents to $1. Uncirculated examples range from $3 to $7, proof coins from $8 to $15, and coins with verified minting errors can fetch auction prices from $25 to over $100. This coin is a perfect example of how modern coins, while not ancient or rare in the traditional sense, can still captivate collectors and offer a rewarding experience. It is a piece of American history, a collectible artifact, and a potential investment, all in one. By examining it closely, Appreciating its design and understanding its variations, collectors gain not only a tangible connection to the past, but also the thrill of discovering something truly special in their hands. The 2000 Philadelphia Kennedy half dollar is a coin that continues to intrigue, inspire, and reward collectors who value both history and artistry.